Hi. I got into a little interaction on Twitter that got me thinking. I shared my video about how homosexuality does not include biological reproduction. And of course, it set a bunch of people off, which, whatever, my opinions are my own. Someone was arguing that if a lesbian woman chooses to have a biological child, that's fine. Okay, let me back up. My position is that it is not a lesbian behavior to have a biological child, for the fact that in order to do so requires engaging with the product of a male sexual experience, ejaculate. And to me, that's not a lesbian behavior. Even if it's like a test tube situation, right? Or a turkey baster situation. A man still had to have a sexual experience in order for you to acquire that sperm, and then you're putting that sperm inside of yourself. To me, that's not a very lesbian thing to do. Whatever. That's my opinion. And so someone on Twitter was like, well, it doesn't matter because sexual orientation, lesbianism, is defined by attraction. It's females exclusively attracted to females, and that's it. And I normally, or 99%, agree with that, of course, but that got me thinking. I don't think actually that is a good enough definition of what lesbianism is, or homosexuality. I normally would have agreed with that fully, and I've said as much on my channel in the past that lesbian means women exclusively attracted to other women. I do agree with that, but I think there's a plus sign there. I think behavior and action matter, because if that's the definition that you go with, what about a woman who has sex with men but identifies as a lesbian because she says she's only attracted to women? Is she a lesbian? I'd say no. But if you're defining sexual orientation, if you're defining lesbianism as exclusive attraction to women, then a woman can very easily say that she's only attracted to women, but she engages in sexual behavior with men. And by that definition of homosexuality, she fits it. If she says her attraction is only to females, then by that definition, it has to mean that your action doesn't matter. And I can't agree with that. Action and behavior do matter. If you're behaving in a way that is contradictory to what the orientation is, then you're not, I have to flesh this out some more, but I guess I have to consider my opinion on what it means to be a homosexual person. Because a simple definition of exclusively attracted to the same sex does fit, but it doesn't consider behavior and action. And someone could act in such a way that is contradictory to the orientation definition, but still claim they fit the orientation definition based on their internal feelings, which is messy. And then in that case, then it's almost a queer take to... This is so crazy that we're coming... It's almost a queer take, I guess, to say that homosexuality is defined only by attraction. I don't think that can be the case. I think it has to involve behavior as well. If you are claiming to be only attracted to women, yet you engage in sexual behavior with a man, you could still claim to be a lesbian based on the definition of attraction. So it has to include action and behavior as well. You can't claim that you're a lesbian because you're only attracted to women, but engage in behavior that is antithetical to homosexuality. This is rough, I know. This happened 6 minutes ago, and so this is just off the fly, on the top of my head, but it's something to consider. I think the definition needs to be more than just acclaimed attraction. I think it has to.